The links for everything are going to be...
Yeah, we'll put the links in the description for everything. This is the stainless plate. There's the barcode and the number off of Amazon.
You need 2 plates.
2 plates. And then
Adhesion promoter.
We're using the adhesion promoter pads. It's a little easier. We also have the liquid, which you can use, but I think it's a little easier for this particular application to use the pads. Tape. This 3M tape.
It's about 1 millimeter thick.
VHB. And
alcohol prep pads to prep not only the plates, but the door itself.
Yeah, you want to make sure we cleaned the door with a regular all-purpose cleaner, and then used the alcohol preps to make sure where the 3M tape was going, that it was nice and clean. Any skin oils or anything on there, you'll have a real problem with adhesion.
All right, after you cut all these pieces, make sure you measure it out so they're not sticking out. But what we're doing is going around and getting the corners. Make sure you have those ready to peel. Yeah,
it's a really tight fit. We already tested it to make sure that the lock will go on there after we have the plate on there. And it will be a tight fit, but we're pretty sure it's gonna work.
But this step will be important because you want to be able to slide this on without it sticking. But once you get it on, you want to be able to peel all these pieces off. So that's what we're doing. Just getting the corners going.
And then after you get it, you want to pull the tape, the backing, off to the side so that once you put your plate on there, you'll be able to reach your backing and peel it off with the plate up against there. Like I say, it's a pretty tight fit, but I'm pretty sure it's going to work. And as we got ready to do this, we decided that it would be better to peel the tape out, the backing out from the bottom, because we're going to slide the plate down from the top. So we didn't want the plate to interfere with our tape at the top. Again, you want to make sure to clean the surfaces well with the alcohol. If there's any skin oil or anything on there, grease or whatever, it's going to give you a problem. So it's not a bad idea even to clean it twice with the alcohol preps or with alcohol and a paper towel. Okay, as I said, it's a pretty tight fit. So what we decided to do was we're going to slide the plate in at the top and then slide it down and then pull the tape out.
These are pretty sharp corners, so try not to dig into the actual door.
And then once you get it in place, you'll peel the tape out from behind the plate.
All right, watch your finger. Push this over.
Okay, and then once you get it on there with the edge of the backing sticking out, one of the things you want to make sure is that you don't have the plate over the weather stripping on the door, because that's going to add some thickness to it, and I don't think the lock would fit if you did that. And then you just grab a hold of it and pull it out like so. That way you don't have to worry about the tape sticking before you have it in position.
Oh, bummer.
Okay, so we got that side done. We're just going to repeat everything On the other side, should be a little easier now that we've done one. All the same procedures.
You can see how dirty it still is. So
Okay, once again, we used all-purpose cleaner first, and then the alcohol preps second to make sure there's no oil or grease or whatever on there. That'll give you real fits with the 3M tape if you don't clean it good. And again, we're just going to prep the edges where the tape goes on the plate.
And how we measure it, the tape, so you take, and you can actually measure this. I mean, you want a little bit of space so it's not all the way. So I usually go, I don't know, maybe half an inch on the bottom, half an inch up top. I do 2 long pieces first, so when you're measuring this way, you can account for the tape. There's not going to be a big overlap.
Okay, put the tape on this other side. We're going to use the plate that we have already mounted as a guide where the tape goes. And again, you want to leave some space between the tape and the weather stripping, because you definitely don't want the plate on top of that weather stripping, or it's going to be too tight for the lock to fit in there.
From that piece.
Okay, and when you cut the this piece, you want to make sure that it's going to fit inside at the edge there, so you don't have any overlap. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, there you go. It's recording.
Yeah, and because of the way we remove the tape, that we put the plate in place first and then peeled the tape out from behind it, you can't put the adhesion promoter on the tape, so you're going to want to put it on the back of the plate before you mount the plate to the tape.
Yeah, and with this bar, you'll want to peel both sides, because going around this can be difficult. So you'll have 2 ends to pull from, top and bottom. So you'll peel this side. Like so. Make sure you got a lip to grab from, but also do this side. So if you end up getting caught, you just start peeling from this side. Just like that.
And that way you'll have...
You can do the same for the top piece here.
Yep. Okay, and then you want to have enough of a tail on the backing so that you can get a good grip on it to peel it off from behind the plate. If it's too short, you're liable to tear the tape and you won't be able to get back a hold of it again, because the plate will be covering it. Then again, we're going to put the adhesion promoter on the plate since you can't put it on the tape. And I do recommend these pads for that. It works a little easier with than the liquid stuff does.
So these top ones are the most difficult.
Okay, and then once you got it in place, you peel your backing off from all 4 sides. Again, at the bottom here, you got to watch, be careful. Pull it carefully so it doesn't tear behind the bar there.
It's going to be tight.
And then this one.
Just like that. See how that tore?
Yep.
You got a second one here.
This one's pretty easy. mostly.
All right.
And then got it at the bottom.
Yep.
All right, just a little piece left there.
Here, we'll fish it out.
As we got finished here, we noticed they're not exactly even.
Each trailer is probably going to be a little different.
Each trailer will be a little different, yeah. And that's because these are not even.
Where this is going to lay on top of.
So we have that actually resting on this bracket, because that's going to help keep any pressure off of it that would break it loose from the tape. All right, we got the high security lock, and it's going to be a little tighter fit now. Might have to actually kind of bang it in there, but we did test it ahead of time to make sure it would fit, and it did fit actually nice and snug. So might take a little pounding on it with your fist.
That's what it's protecting from, though.
Yep.
You can see that.
I'm sure this plate's going to get scraped up, but it's a 1/16 inch thick, and it's stainless steel, so it's going to take some pretty good abuse. Certainly much more abuse than the aluminum trailer doors are going to take. Okay, and here it is completed. The lock's on there, secure, it's protected the trailer doors on both sides, and I think that's a really good solution to keep that lock from beating the hell out of the trailer doors.